Hey everyone, Linrose here. I am super excited to be showcasing and releasing Luneria 16X, my 10k texture pack, which is coming out in 3 different recolors to celebrate reaching the huge 10,000 follower milestone over on my Twitch channel. This pack was custom commissioned from Koef, who has worked incredibly hard on making everything about this pack literally as perfect as possible for me. All of their links are down in the description, and I would really appreciate it if you could go check them out and hype them up for me because this pack is actually amazing. It's one of my favorite packs. To start off with, I want to showcase some of the PvP item textures we have and draw attention to the short swords in particular because these are literally one of my favorite things in PvP packs in general. The diamond sword changes colour with each recolor, of course. The fishing rod, the bow, and the splash potions all have custom textures as well, which is super clean. And diamond shaped kind of muted particle effects, which I really like because they're not too overwhelming, but they are also quite clean. I don't know, they're just really pretty. For all the Bedwars lovers, there are also some custom textures on the shears, the fireballs, TNT, all of that kind of jazz. The ender pearl in particular is just really clean. We messed around with this one until we could get kind of a 3D effect going on with it. It's kind of hard to explain, but I just love it so much. The gap balls as well are a bit more rounded than usual and are also recolor matching. Once again, the particles from eating a gapple are like a muted tone, which really helps with the flow of the pack. And this muted particle tone around you. I just really love it, man. It's really cute. Here's a quick showcase of the tools in this pack. I really love this style of tool in particular. I feel like it's an older texture pack style, but personally I really like it, and I was super excited to have it included in this pack. And there is, once again, nothing much changed with the food in this pack except for the golden apples, which are a bit rounder than usual, which is just really cute in general. It's a really nice feature. In my opinion, the ores in this pack really pop out. Even though they're a more muted tone than a lot of packs, the two-tone outline and this shine effect on the diamond blocks and stuff really makes them stand out against the stone or the cobblestone textures, which actually are not default either. These are actually altered just to make them a little bit more muted so they flow with the pack. There is a custom wood and also custom wool textures as well. This custom wood texture has a nice outline that kind of flows between the blocks but also separates them on the edges. We worked really hard to get this flow looking right, but in my opinion it's definitely paid off. And then there is a relatively default kind of actual texture of the wool blocks, but there is a little bit of an outline as well, which does help with bridging. I really like it, man. It's one of my favorites. The particles in this pack do vary by the recolor, but in general they follow this gentle diamond kind of pattern, which is nice. It's not too vibrant or anything, and yeah, it flows with the rest of the particles in this pack. In terms of armor, it's pretty standard. There's this really nice kind of glint that comes over the enchanted armor that I like, but in terms of how it's displayed, it is pretty default. When it comes to the menus and inventories, the hotbar GUI and the menus all have a simple kind of two-tone outline, which matches the rest of the pack and will change for each recolor. And the inventories are all transparent with kind of gentle outlines. Yeah, just keeps the pack kind of flowing together really nicely, in my opinion. The sky credits are all in the description, but they're super nice and definitely fit the vibe of this pack. Here is a quick showcase of how everything in the green recolor looks. It's just really clean in general. Very similar kind of muted tones. Glint is the same. And it is a little bit hard to tell the emeralds apart from the diamonds in this one, but they do have a more muted appearance. So as long as you play up this pack enough, you'll be able to tell the difference. The third and final recolor of this pack is a bit of an Aqua kind of tone. Everything again looks very similar, very muted, very beautiful. I love this color so much. This is kind of the branding color that I started off with on my channel, and I'm really glad that I kept it in the end because, yeah, quite stunning to be honest. And diamond texture. So yeah, let's jump into some gameplay.